girl has been abducted in Portugal.
On the 3rd of May in 2007, Mαντλίν went missing. And now we're about to unfold the whole story with Dr. Fia Johansson, who is a private detective of Julia Wedel. Hello, Fia, welcome.
Thank you for having me. I'm also the spokesperson for Julia. And as you said, investigator, and also the detective who basically getting involved with cold cases and cases like, Julia.
And also you have a psychic gift. That's why you have helped a lot of cases throughout the whole year.
Thank you. And the reason I'm actually here in Poland at this moment is that I found out that she's very vulnerable and very unsupported kid, and standing to understand about the truth about her life, which she never could figure it out without our help or without my team and basically my help. So at this moment, we found Julia as a very confused, angry, and upset.
But how did you get in touch with Julia? That's the main question.
Yes. I was involved with the Mαντλίν case back 2019. And also I received a DM from Instagram, from her Instagram, directly to me, that I read about you, I read articles about you, I heard about you, and no one in Mαντλίn, campaign as a detective, private investigator, or other people, they don't answer me, and you are the only hope that I have. So is it possible that talking and communicating with you directly, or are you going to help me to connect with Kate and Gary, example, and to understand who am I? I believe that I could be Mαντλίν, but I need help. So before that email or that DM from Julia, one of our detectives, who actually worked with me at the same position with Mαντλίν case back 2019, also said that there is some girl out there just trying to claim that she could be Mαντλίν. Sophia, can you please get involved? So it was funny because, again, I had also the Julia DM day before, so it was kind of like completely matched to get involved completely with the situation or with the case.
But what are the indications that this Polish girl is Mαντλίν?
Well, we went to the police station yesterday, and we waited about 45 minutes, and we came back, and there was a very nice 3 officers came down and tried to answer our questions very nicely. We said the problem at this moment that we have is that we want to talk to the spokesperson. The first thing they said is that there is no spokesperson, and he has no idea about that her name or his name was in some other places or some other percentage in UK.
I'm not quite sure, but I think that the police in Poland think that this is not the girl who have been missing from 2007. I don't know if this is right or wrong. Even her own parents don't believe that.
Police did not give any statement to anyone out here or even there. Police did not give any statement, and it's lies. So they are not even knew or even wanted to get involved with the Mαντλίν case, as there is a law in Poland that they are not involved with any missing person's case until the country that the person has been missing communicates with that country and ask for collaboration. They don't have any evidence or anything to say if she is Mαντλίν or not. So everything that the mother claimed, that the police already said to the public that this is not the Mαντλίν, it was not correct.
But what about the DNA test? Are we going to have the DNA test from both sides? Because I know that the parents of Julia don't want to have DNA test. Either way, Jerry and Kate are willing to have the DNA test.
Right now, Julia needed to do it with the Karen family, and absolutely needed to do with the person who basically is connected to that family. Could be the mom, could be dad, could be grandpa, could be grandpa. Before the case ends, Gary is going to get involved with anything. They don't want at this moment to get involved with anything until the first family do that test. Number one, as we know, if the case tests come back negative, and if everything goes to public, so over 10,000 girls worldwide will talk about that I am Madeleine McCain, and I am the adopted children, and I want this, and I want that. So we don't want that type of like a messy situation, especially out there with the news. So at this moment, the first and the couple of strategies that we have is that if the mom and dad, which they already now refused to come to us or to even do any DNA test, to communicate, then we have to go with another course. Another course was about like to go into the court and get the, court judgment and go after them. But we figured out in Poland, there is a law that not mom and dad, none of them, if they said I'm not willing to or I'm not going to do the DNA test, then what would happen? We can't force them. So the thing is, our hand is right now tight until we basically open the case again about Madeleine McCain in some other places, that country forcing this country to do the investigation and to figure it out if she is Madeleine McCain or not. On top of that, there is another family that reached out to me or to my team and thinking that maybe Julia could be the person that they missed or the daughter that they missed a couple years ago.
Julia, Jerry and Kate have been in touch. Have they contacted each other?
No. Julia never had in touch or have been in touch with Gary and Kate personally or even to anyone else. At this moment, on behalf of what I feel and what I sense about the situation, they are not willing to do anything with the press. They don't want to do anything with anything else besides to just have their peace. Because they do have two other children. They are teenagers. They are grown. They don't want that the press or other things is going to stress them or somehow take away the social life of those young children.
I have read online that Julia has 3 accounts on Twitter, and she even posted intimate photos on adult sites. Is that correct?
There is no, Julia at this moment has no account, no social media account. The only social media account that actually exists right now is my account. So there is absolutely no Julia's account. All accounts that you guys see out there, they are fan pages. There are fan pages. There are actually someone that they would love to get like more information or getting more followers.
I'm going to say a hypothetical scenario right now. Both parents of Mαντλίν are doctors. Is there a possibility someone to get revenge on them by taking Mαντλίν?
Well, we do have at this moment Julia's DNA test. So we are going to now investigate and compare with what we have from the past and what we can see where she belongs to. So at this moment, we are in the middle of investigation. It may take about 1 week. It may take about like 2 weeks or 3 weeks.
So what is the truth behind this case? Because we have seen several cases, but this one is really unique.
It's unique because the family of Julia, especially mom, lied a lot about Julia's health, lied a lot about Julia's personality and character, lied about a lot of stuff that she wanted to actually put her in the hospital without no reason, and lied about other things. So basically, when we put all the puzzles together, we figure it out that Julia is not sick. Doesn't need any hospital, any mental place hospital. Julia understands exactly where she is, who she is.
So this girl, Julia, you say she's stable. And what is the percentage of Julia being Mαντλίν?
She's very stable. She's very stable, and she did email the organization for Madeleine McCain to ask for help was 2022. So June 28, 2022, that was the first email that sent from Julia's account to a lot of organizations, a lot of investigators and detectives out there, and she begged for the truth and she begged for answer.
Thank you so much. We keep waiting for the DNA results, and we hopefully find out the whole truth after all these years. Thank you so much, and keep investigating this case.
Thank you. Have a great one. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Εντάξει,